riding on the highway. Alright.
Hi, good morning. You're welcome. From now until 12:30, I'm here to just, dazzle you and give you a different kind of entertainment, the unexpected. Well, you're welcome to the show. Today, I'll be talking about the Ex-Cholera campaign. Today, we're looking at makeup, accessories, hygiene. I know most of these, women in Ghana use their makeup, but how many people pay attention to the brushes and the things that you use? People use it over and over again, and germs are just living there comfortably, and then you reapply it on your faces, and only God knows what happens there. So we'll look at how you can properly, take care of your makeup accessories. My personality profile on that segment for today, I have a lady called Nana Adjoa Owusu, and she's a female DJ. Interesting. My entertainment segment, I have Doreen Autry. And you all remember the gentleman who was on the street selling call cards and is at Gimpa, right? Paying his school fees at Gimpa. Well, he's got a sponsor, and today we'll be doing the follow-up story. So stay tuned. I'll be right back after this cholera clip.
This is the story of how cholera changed my village. Tiny germs of cholera, too small to see, spread through the river. So small, yet so dangerous. Without realizing, women carried cholera home in the water. Flies carried cholera on their feet. Unwashed hands spread it too. We swallowed cholera germs in our water, on our food, and on our fingers. It happened so fast. By morning, my father was very sick. He had diarrhea that looked like gray water and poured out of him. I was so scared. I went for help. I never rode so fast. One look at my father and the nurse knew it was cholera. We had to work fast to save him. We made a special drink to help him. First, we made the water safe. We filtered it through cloth and boiled it for 1 minute. Then we mixed half a teaspoon of salt and 6 teaspoons of sugar in 1 liter of this safe water. It tasted like tears, not too salty. I worried my father would die before my eyes, but he soon felt a little stronger. The nurse explained to me that not everyone who swallows cholera germs gets sick like my father, but they can still spread the disease. Now I needed to take safe water to my village and teach them how to protect themselves from cholera. I saw a girl carrying water. I told her she could make the water safe by adding chlorine drops and waiting half an hour. There was a man about to eat with unclean hands. I told him to always wash his hands with soap and safe water after going to the toilet. Only with clean hands could he eat safely. I saw villagers spreading cholera into our river. I told them we needed to dig latrines far from the river, at least 30 meters away. This was important to keep our village clean. I found a mother preparing unsafe food. I told her, first, we must wash our hands with safe water. Then, we had to wash and peel the food, cook it and always eat it hot, and protect it from flies. I spread the word throughout my village and ran to find my father. I was so happy to see he was better. Our village became healthy. Now we filter and boil our water to make sure it is safe. We always use latrines and always wash our hands after. Food is safe from flies, washed and peeled and cooked. And we always wash our hands before cooking and eating. We made our village safe from cholera. Spread the word. Your village can be safe too.
Welcome back. And we've already shown that video before, but today I just thought that it will be in right order to play it again, you know. I have 3 beautiful ladies in my studio. Jocelyn Dumas, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I have Patricia Awume, Madam Patricia Awume. She's a nurse at La General Hospital. And then Nana Amma Interim. She's the coordinator of the ex-cholera campaign. You're welcome, ladies, to the studio.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So I heard about the markets, you know, episode. How fun was it, and how you know, were they starstruck rather than listening to the message? How did it go?
I don't think anybody cared who was a star there and who wasn't. to be honest, I think that day the market, there was a distributor, American woman. She was the star for the day, if you ask me. She came and spoke to the ladies. I think the whole idea of the campaign is to educate the women, just to give them a little bit of a reminder. We don't say that they don't know what they're doing, but then we're just telling them that it's very important that this is your office. You better keep it clean. Nobody's going to come and do it for you. You have to do it for yourself, because when you get sick, you're the one paying the hospital bills.
Absolutely.
So basically, I mean, the message hit home. I mean, Anna, you want to add something?
Nana was just,
yeah, because she was really instrumental.
What we're trying to do, we're trying to educate these women, but we don't want to get at them. You don't want to start pointing fingers. You guys are not keeping clean. This campaign,
no blame game here.
No, not at all.
It's everybody. We're trying to tell everybody that keep your surroundings clean. I keep mine, and we don't have to worry about, you know, filth piling and everything. So that's what we went in there. We interacted with the women, talked to them. You know, some of the questions, it will amaze you, some of the questions that came up, some things we take for granted.
Yeah, you and I think it's just basic.
Yes.
But,
basic.
you know,
because some people said, okay, you guys came here hammering on hot food. What if I want to take ice kinke? Obviously, it's not a hot food, so what do I do?
I mean,
hot kinke, that'll be you.
Exactly.
Some of the questions asked
Yes.
was just,
So then we had to tell them that then you have to be very sure of the source of your water.
Yeah.
Clean water.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So that's
Absolutely. But I was really happy that you chose the market, because we go there to shop and all that. And then those, you know, the meat area, you know, the butchery, you go there and the number of house flies that are hovering over the meat and people standing there shopping, well-educated people. You know, it's really amazing. What did you see when you went there?
We think that the flies comes with the, you know, the butchery, like you're saying, because it's meat and, you know, there's blood. So, you know, but then when you get home, you better wash it well. What we did was we saw, funny enough, the ladies of Okashi Market, big ups and shout outs to them, they are very clean. I mean, you know, they take their job seriously. This is their shop. So, I mean, they clean their surroundings, but then we just want to remind them, you know, I mean, people who sell fruits, for instance, once you buy the fruit, sometimes you buy carrots, you just don't bother, you just eat it like that. So we're advising them on the need to even keep themselves clean, because when you use a bathroom in the market, chances are exactly you're using the public restroom, and you probably touch the faucet. Somebody must have touched it with a little bit of fecal matter on their fingers, and then you touch it, and you probably think that you've washed your hands. And the thing is, in the past,
thanks for making me lose my appetite.
Let me tell you, we tell people that, you know, cholera you contracted by the fact that you're dirty surroundings. But no, we need to let them know that they're eating fecal matter. There's some kind of fecal matter going in the wrong passage. I mean, the nurse will tell you.
How does that sound?
So I mean, we saw the good, the bad, and the ugly, but we're able to sort of educate them, and we had a Q&A time. Lifebuoy was there, you know, with their hand washing activation. That's great. They were there to answer questions. NS Chemist gave us ORS and zinc that we gave to everybody at the market, and even people who came to shop. were actually beneficiaries to the ORS.
And to add to the flies, we encourage them to, you know, clean the surfaces where they work. You have to keep it clean, you know, regularly. Yeah.
Okay, great. And I think the butchery, they must have this net thing, you know, the flies will come hovering over, but then I think if there's some sort of protection for the meat, you know, for the flies not directly getting on the meat, I think that will also
This is why we're saying that, look, you are responsible.
We'll come to you in a bit, please pardon me.
Yeah, we're responsible for our own health. So, you know, the butcher doesn't care whether the fly is, you know what I'm saying? So when you get it, you make sure you wash your meat thoroughly. It is very important because at the end of the day, he's doing a job. He can only do so much. He has a lot of meat on the table. He's not going to now go and buy a big net and put it on there. You know what I mean? He might do something, but it won't be to your standards. So when you get the meat, when you get the food, you make sure when you take it home, it is your responsibility to clean it. It's not his responsibility. It's yours.
You sure do have a point. I'll come to it. I'm just thinking about buying the meat with the whole slice. It's a bit, it's a bit too much. So I have a cousin who never shop in the market to buy meat. They'll go to Kuala or some place where they know there's in the freezer.
How safe do you think you are?
You know, that's it. Then again, it boils down to you taking care of it. You know, we talk about hand washing and all that. Ghanaians have, pardon me if I use that word, but some Ghanaians, before somebody kills me, have this attitude of washing their hands with water before they eat, and then after we eat, that's when we use the soap. That is some interesting fact there, right?
And it shouldn't be that. You should rather wash your hands with soap before eating. After eating, you can just do hand washing without soap. But then before you eat, you should wash your hands with soap before eating. And that is what we always forget.
Absolutely.
You see?
Absolutely.
So
soap and clean running water is very important.
Not water that has been put in
a
bowl.
The next market day is on Wednesday at Kaneshi Market. So those of you who want to join Jocelyn Dumas and the ex-Cholera team at the Kaneshi Market, she'll be giving you a number that you can reach her on, and then you can all, you know, one big happy family, go there and educate the people of Kaneshi Market.
Let's do it.
You know, so it's Wednesday. It's going to be really, real fun.
Yes.
Then again, you know, this hand washing thing has been overdone. You know, we've talked about it over and over again, but still it's not hitting home. There's one thing that bothers me a lot. It's about breastfeeding mothers, you know, because the children are more at risk. If they get it, they have a higher risk of dying. A mother breastfeeds her baby.
Yes.
The breast goes back in, and 3 hours later, she takes it out.
Yes.
And breastfeeds again.
Yes.
It goes back there again. Another 45 minutes, it comes out again. I'm thinking about milk that has gone bad and giving it to a baby to drink. That is the picture that I'm painting. You know. So when it comes to breastfeeding mothers, what steps do you think that should be taking? Because I'm told that you said they should change the bra or something like that.
Yes. As a breastfeeding mother, before you breastfeed your child, the first thing you have to do is to wash your hands. We don't ask you to wash your nipples before giving it to the child, because we believe that before each other day you change your bra. It is very important.
Mothers who don't change their bras on daily basis.
They do bra like 2-3 times. Like in the whole week, they can use just a bra, which is not safe, because when you finish breastfeeding your child, we believe that a drop of the breast milk goes into the breast, into the bra. So that is the reason why you should even at least. You can even do twice
a day.
Twice a day. If you know you are a mother.
That's not too much to ask.
Yes. If you know you're a mother who normally your breast comes small, you can do a breast pad. So with the breast pad, you normally change it. We have the washable ones and then the disposable ones as well.
Let me break it down here. At least that could be a monster. Yes, so bit me brand about 1 week, which is totally on the brand.
Never.
And you know, so what would they at bear at least bear 5-6 be?
If you can't afford, you can do the breast pad.
Breast pad will hold more. And yes, I call no for no for any bika and into the man or no san no am I hitting?
Yes, you are hitting.
Oh, the man or now san no a man no yare. Why say I'm on paper munu for now. Yes, I call in a corella. Right. You want to speak some chi there?
You should have been. Let me tell you.
You should have
been at the market last week. There was Hausa, there was Tree, there was Ga, there was Ewe. We had translators. I spoke Ga, I spoke Tree.
Okay, so Jocelyn, break it down in Ga for me. Come on, let's go.
Well, okay. How before? It's a new chake bra every day. When I call bra, it's honey war about the same bra.
Yes, exactly.
It will okay check here. Call near afford it. But him breast pad no care wo jeme. It will care for new poke tray me. One for here allo ba chair for disposable ones you want chair for she for no ekoka brami ne hi ha we can ko ba hang before so no 4 day so no 4 day can nu ke samla nu ni eheche ke samla dan o die for because oji of 4 ye brami na no ke wo we can die o ta for 4 he e wo ke no ko yo oni ni na ta flash ke ni bi ko me yo for na oni ni na ko ba for 4 he ni we can manye na cholera one panye fine wa nya fear nya fale it's very important.
How many of you didn't know Jocelyn spoke Ghana here?
Oh, let me talk. I speak Chi and I speak Ghana. You want to do it in Chi, I can do it in Chi too.
You know, the guy was like that. Anyway, so Wednesday, you want to top it up?
Yes, and the mothers too. Now that there's cholera outbreak, they should be very careful. You see some mothers, when their child is throwing out or vomiting, they are like, the child is trying to walk. So
they're teething.
They're teething, yes. Yeah, so they don't really take particular. But now there's cholera outbreak, so they should be extra very. Even if they think it's teething, they should bring the child to the hospital.
Yeah. We have a remedy for everything.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We like self-medicating, but then we self-medicate and we wait.
We do. It gets worse.
Yeah.
Yes. So Wednesday, join Jocelyn and her, her crew, the ex-cholera crew at the Kaneshi Market. She has a number you can call her on if you want to be part of the crew and then come have lots of fun. Let's go, Jocelyn. Let's go.
027-955-5380.
5380.
So 027-955-5380. Call and speak to me directly. And then we'll let you know where exactly to go.
And the time is 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
2
so
p.m.
you can
at the
pass
Kaneshi
through.
Market.
Yeah.
So this
Anita,
Wednesday, I will try.
You should come.
You should.
I will.
They would love to see you.
I will.
Last week we had Funny Face and Fuse coming through.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't even about personalities. It was just about the market women just having fun. So we were educated. It was edutainment.
Edutainment.
Okay.
You know, so
yes,
you
they were so happy
through.
to see Jocelyn.
lot of convincing here. Okay. So you can call Jocelyn on 0279. Correct me if I'm wrong. 0279 555 380.
Yes.
0279 555 380. Call and be part of the ex-cholera crew that goes to Kaneshi Market on Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Come, let's have lots of fun. Thank you, ladies, for joining
Thank you
me.
for having us.
Thank you.
you.
And I'll see you soon.
I go by the name of Links and Wiz, let's go. She be my fine lady, I don't find my fine lady, She gon' say she know me, baby, She gon' say she know me, baby, I'ma get it to you. This thing you did do, now I shit you. Packaging so fresh, I'm all new. If I ever mess up, I go beg you. Cause I did tell you, my heart beating like speaker. No phone, but I'm ready to ring her. She's loved by my mother and sister. Other girls got on a lot more beater. You the one, you the one, you the one. You are the woman I will call my own. Cause I've been around the world, and you are the one I will prove where I call my home. I sure own I say, I caught to call you, me you like it. She open my heart to rise there. Me and you two fly buzz like she be my fine lady, I don't find my fine lady, She gon' say she know me, baby, She gon' say she know me, baby, She be my fine lady, I don't find my fine lady, She gon' say she know me, baby, She gon' say she know me, baby, Baby, I was ready when you met me. About time for people to drop money for Ashwebi. White lace with pink car. A big kilo fair, just be calm. Give a boy to the call, man. Arranging up school and not because we go need down. Made it on chill, we go drink down. Did the eye my babe, not think calm. I want to need no time, oh. This one no be ordinary rhyme, oh. I'm a little fresh, too fine, no. What's a page up, would you be mine, oh? I sure own I say, I caught to board you, me you like it. She open my heart to rise there. Me and you two fly buzz like she be my fine lady, I don't find my fine lady, She gon' say she know me, baby, She gon' say she know me, baby, She be my fine lady, I don't find my fine lady, She gon' say she know me, baby, She gon' say she know me, baby,
dance like a film from a Bollywood. And I'm bad like the balls from a Hollywood. Still them I watch me. Hands up if you're ready for action.
Now they go marry first. How they tell you? I go by the name of Links and it's Links is enough. Whiskey is enough. Master Crowd. Syndicate Records, baby. You already know what.
Riding on the highway, Chevy riding on the highway. Alright.
Hello, you are welcome to the segment, the beauty segment. Before I talk to her, last week my fans were here, from my voice blog page. They were here, one person actually, and then two people from the company that represents me, they were here. And today I'm going to have more of my winners join me at the end of the program. So if you want to be part of the winners or part of, win subsequent prizes from me, my details will be on your screens very soon. You can subscribe to my voice blog and then listen to my voice messages every single day. That's the new promotion that's coming next month. Just hold on to it. Sylvia, how are you doing?
I'm good.
When was the last time you were on this seat?
It's been ages.
It's been ages. That's not fair. Where have you been? Whose show have you been on? Let me go and break their legs.
Nobody's.
Anyway, so you remember Sylvia and I, we did this male grooming thing, and she taught you how to, check for the direction
of your hair growth.
And those of you who have razor bumps, sometimes some of us ladies too, I think ladies sometimes
have,
instead
yes.
of waxing, we shave.
Yeah.
But the men especially, she taught us that, just a recap, that if you want to avoid having razor bumps, you run your hands like this, under your chin. And if it's rough, then it means that is not the direction that your hair grows. Why am I talking? You go ahead.
Exactly. So if it is smooth, that is the direction of your hair growth. And you shave in that direction. Yes, you don't want to go against it so that you wouldn't damage your hair follicle.
Okay.
And then your hair grows back and coils inside back into the follicle. Then you come up with a bump.
Okay. So run your hands through. Somebody just did that. run your hands like that. Yeah. This is rough for me, so I think my hair grows in this direction.
Way, yeah.
So if it's smooth, then you know that is the direction in which you're supposed to shave. Okay. Today we are here to talk about makeup and the accessories. We all do makeup. Everybody does it. We are into the brands and buying this and buying that. But when it comes to taking care of the makeup accessories, when was the last time you paid attention to your brush?
Exactly.
Take it away.
Exactly. Yes. So like you said earlier on, we all do makeup one way or the other. If you're not using the powder, someone uses just the eyeliner, someone uses just the lip liner and lip gloss. How are you taking care of those ones? Yes. Are you dipping the applicator in and putting it back on? Are you sharing with someone? How early do you discard those things? That's all important in our lives because we eat the makeup. We eat some because we lick our lips. So we eat some. So it should be bacteria-free.
That's a weird thought.
Yes.
We eat some.
We do eat.
That really is a weird thought.
Yes.
So I'm sorry. I'm really sorry there. Pardon me, I can hold it back. When it happens, I have to laugh. So what it is that Sylvia taught me something, that your makeup brush needs to be washed. And then you were mentioning that it causes acne sometimes because the bacteria lives in there.
Brush.
Then again, I'm talking too much, so
the
go ahead.
bacteria lives in there because it is moist. You dip it in your powder, put it back on your face with oil and your skin's oil and other debris on the face and bacteria. Dip it back into the compact, which is also moist because it contains a little oil. And then, so every day we go in and come out, go in and come out. Bacteria is breeding in there. What do we do? Well, all powdery makeups can last for a year.
A year?
A year.
So if you buy a powdery makeup, let me see that one there.
This one is powdery, yes.
Okay. So if you buy a makeup that is like, like the powdery kind of thing or loose powder, you can keep it for a year. Do people keep their makeup for more than 1 year? Does that happen?
People keep for 1 year. Those who do not use the powder often, they do keep it for 2 years. Someone can
So even if you don't use it often, after 1 year, you need to discard.
You need to discard it, yes.
I see.
Because you've used it and then, even if that is more dangerous, you've closed it down for weeks and months, bacteria is breeding in there, and then you take it some other time and use it. Oh, I was itching when I haven't used it for a long time. These are complaints we hear all the time.
I see.
And then wax-based makeup can last for 6 months.
What do you mean wax-based?
Wax-based.
The cream to powder?
The cream.
The cream.
Yes, and the cream to powders.
I get confused with the
lipsticks.
cream and the cream to powder. You
The
guys
cream
have
to
too
powder
many.
is still creamy.
So which one is the cream to powder?
The cream to powder is the ones that looks like foundations, but that one you use it alone. You don't top it up with any powder.
So the cream will be which one?
The creams are the ones you top up. I don't have the cream makeup here. I have the liquid makeup
cream,
here, which is very good.
Okay.
And when it is in a bottle like this, or in a tube like this one, this one is a little bit bacteria free because you pour. You don't dip things inside. Yes, so you don't put back bacteria inside. Just a little, and then
so this is safer to buy the ones in a tube and in bottles. Because with this one, constantly the brush, please pardon me, may I? The brush goes on and then it goes on your face constantly. So bacteria in, bacteria out, bacteria on your face everywhere. But with the bottle, you pour. So it is much, much safer. And with these ones, you can keep them for a year.
For a year.
The cream ones for 6 months.
For 6 months. And then the pencils and eyeliners for 3 months.
For 3 months?
Yes.
Pencils, eyeliners
for
3 months.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, how can a person tell if, you know, probably bacteria has been introduced to their makeup? How can I tell on my face?
That is when you do have itching or maybe burning, or you end up in rashes or maybe comedones, like the big pimple, what we call pimples, 1 or 2 on your face. Or maybe your lip goes dark or starts peeling with the same lip gloss you're using for
your lip
ages.
It goes dark?
It goes darker. Sometimes it peels. It tells you you've used it too much. You know, there's something inside there, yeah.
I see.
Or maybe your eye begins to itch as well. Then you know there's a problem.
There are ladies who will use the makeup till it gets to the you know, they can see the metal thing in, you know, in the makeup pack, and then it's so embarrassing. And then you find the makeup hiding in the corner there, and then we use a comb. I have done that before. Use a pencil or something to just scoop it all out, you know. Especially if you buy an expensive brand, you want to finish it.
Yes.
So you scoop it all out from the corners, and then you crush it. Who can identify with that? You crush it, then you get the powdery thing again, and you just take your brush and then balm.
Because it feels good on your skin too. Well, if it is within 3 months, 4 months, why not? But if it is, you've kept it, you know, for a long time, just discard it. Just let it go. Yes.
So please, now how about the mascara? Pardon me, that one there. I keep forgetting.
This one here.
No. That one.
Powder,
that one. The eyeshadows.
It's the same. If the eyeshadow is powdery, you can keep it for 1 year. This is the powder.
This is the powder form.
You can keep it for 1 year. If it's creamy, most of the creamy ones are the ones with sheen.
Okay.
That one can go for 6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's come to, you know, some of you say that, okay, my products are really good, they're very expensive, so I don't know why I'm reacting to them. Maybe it's because it's been overused and it's been overexposed, all right? So if it's supposed to be used for 6 months and you go way beyond 6 months, bacteria has been introduced to it, and then, you know, you need to do away with them. Let's talk about the brushes.
The brushes.
You know, it is something that we don't think about at all. We do not think about. Give me that one.
The wedge, the puff.
The puff there. Okay. You find people whose puffs, this is the original color of a puff. How many of you know this original color? There are people whose puffs have turned almost black.
And it's torn.
You know, it's all torn up, but then they still use it. And it becomes all sticky and all, you know.
Crushed and flat. Yes.
And all that.
Fluffiness, yes.
How long are these supposed to last with us?
These, I can say, should be disposable. You know, within a month, just throw it away. If it's durable, you can wash it in antibacterial, wash warm, and then you dry it up. But as much as you can throw it away.
You can throw it away.
Yes.
So a month should do.
A month should do.
Okay.
Yes.
She taught me something. I don't have all the ingredients here, but you know, just warm water. You know, you can decide to put a little lime in there if you so choose, and then you just dip your brush in there like that. This is my brush. I think I've done well. It's not too dirty, right?
Yes.
So warm water. Yeah. So warm water, a little lime, and then you know you dip the brush in there like that, you know, and then it's not warm water, so you can see some of the things sticking on it. So afterwards, you can take it off and probably put it in a different kind of water with there's disinfectants for for the skin,
face, yes.
the face.
And even lime is a disinfectant,
yes,
so
as
it's
well.
also very good. Then you wash.
So you can still repeat the lime thing here.
Yes.
And then you wash, you wash, you wash, you wash. Then afterwards you can put it under running water, and then you dry it. At least how often are we supposed to do this?
Like 6 weeks.
Every
or when
6
you
weeks.
feel this thing is there's too much makeup in it, just wash it.
You wash it.
Yes.
So please just keep it in mind. I think that's very, very simple, right? Warm water, a bit of lime, dip the brush in there, wash, 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 wash. I'm sure some of you have your water turning black or blue, dark blue or something, depending on how many years you've used it. And then you change the water, just a drop of lime, rinse it again, there. Then you go, to the tap, running water, and then you wash it. Then I think you dry it. And we can all live happily ever after. But for the brushes, I mean, if we are washing it, can we keep it forever? Is that acceptable?
Keep it for as long as it gets spoiled. So you need to invest in very good brushes.
Very good. How do we know which brushes are very?
When the bristles are not falling off,
So if you're going to buy it, you need to go and say, hey, let me pull it off and
take it and check, both foundation brushes and
what do you do? You pull it?
Just go this way. If nothing
so the
is
person
out,
doesn't suspect anything. So let me see. So you just hold it and do something like that.
Yes. If
so this is good. So nothing will come out.
Yes. Then you know that's a very good brush and it can last. You wouldn't leave bristles on your skin as well.
Okay.
Because that's the reason why most people don't even want to use brushes in the first place. Because as soon as they start brushing, if there's foundation on the skin, it leaves bristles and it doesn't look good. So you need to buy good brushes.
All right. So let's say somebody, we'll be wrapping up in a bit, but what of the person who has used the same makeup for, let's say, over a year, the same powder for over a year and all that, and they have the breakout? What is the first aid they can do at home before they can talk to a dermatologist like you?
If you have a breakout, then you become an acne person. You do have acne now. Your skin is acneic. So you need to use benzoyl peroxide. Just drop it on at night and then you sleep with it. It dries it up. It kills the bacteria in there. If it's not plenty, like a serious breakout, then you don't need any experts to work on it. You can just drop on. And even if, you've used it for 6 months and then you're having 1 or 2 on your face, just buy something with benzoyl peroxide. Drop it on at night and sleep.
Let me tell you one of my secrets too. When you have that big annoying bump that just won't go away, toothpaste. Right? The very strong one. I don't want to give any brand names, but there was one that came at first. It's very, very strong. When you brush your teeth with it, it bends your whole gum and your eyes turn red. Okay, before you go to bed, just drop a little bit of toothpaste on it and watch it disappear following morning.
then that one would be a stress balm, not an acne, because it soothes it
just
down.
My bubble. I don't like that.
It just soothes it down, yes, because we use it in soothing skin down.
Skin.
Yes.
Okay. All right, but then it kind of works though. I think you should give it a try.
Yeah.
But Sylvia is an expert, Sylvia is an expert, and you can always talk to her if you have, those of you who have very serious skin conditions, you can talk to her. And Sylvia's number is 02, go ahead.
77 576273.
Again? I didn't write it down for you.
77
yes.
57
62
73.
73.
Yes.
So you can reach Sylvia on, her number is on the screen there, so you can call her, and then with any skin problem you have, she will take care of you. But remember that your makeup should last a year.
And then last a year, but if you're a regular user, it goes out within faster. 4 months. Yeah.
The cream 6 months, and make sure that the puff at least a month you change it, and the brushes wash it, because some of you, your breakouts is as a result of not taking care of your brushes and your stuff. Well, Sylvia, as usual, nice having you on the show.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
I'll be right back.
On the highway, shame.
My Abba fry, better me penny fieso, me hunya mi bia, tisa mi nyami. My Abba fry, better me penny fieso,
Yes, I will more. Man different, enemy free basu. Wounded yana, yami bad pony. Man different, enemy free basu. Wounded yana, yami bad pony. Yummy babe for Yummy kuwa Obiara to me kuwa Yummy to me wa Yara to me wa Yummy shira Hey the money by your before Eti matapwe and sleep is a mirasia sorry. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah.
Hi, you are welcome back, and her name is Doreen Archery, and she's right here in my studio. Are you subscribed to my voice blog? You're not? All right. So if you're on Vodafone, please pardon me a bit. If you're on Vodafone, just text Annie to the short code 2510. If you're on Airtel as well, it's 2510. I'll be giving you the rest as I go on. So just text Annie to 2510 if you're on Vodafone and Globe. But if you're on MTN, it is start Annie to 2510. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
I think it's the very first time I'm interviewing a pregnant woman.
Wow.
Wow. So that video, did you shoot it when you were pregnant?
Yes.
Wow.
I was about 5 months pregnant.
5 months. How many months ago was that? Let me just be sure you're not going to drop on me anymore.
No, I won't drop now. I won't drop now.
But how many months ago was that?
That was about 3 months.
3 months.
4 or 5 months before I
wow.
did this,
so you're almost due then.
but not in this studio.
Not in the studio. Of course not. Doreen, it's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you. And it's a privilege meeting you too.
Oh, mine too. Mine too. You know, this is your very first album coming out, and you had, what I would say, a good job, you know, with Gassam, you said?
Yes, Gassam.
With Gassam and then with Finatrade as a purchasing officer and all that. And then one sunny day, you decided to give it all up and pursue music fully. Did your boss make you angry? Did something happen? What really prompted that? What really, you know, made you decide on that?
Actually, whilst I was still working, I was still into the ministry. I started this thing about 15 years ago, singing in church, going to schools for crusades, going to hospitals to minister, preaching in buses. That has been my life.
You were preaching in buses?
Yes, that has been my life. And so it's nothing new. Just that the album is a new thing, but it's not something that I have not been doing. It's something that I've been doing long time ago.
But couldn't you have done that and still had your job as a purchasing officer, or couldn't you just have merged the two?
No, I'm doing family ministry as well. You know.
What does that mean, family ministry?
I will explain it. I'm taking care of my kids, and it's a full-time job. And I thought that I should stay back, take care of my family, and then add this, because this ministry is also a full-time ministry, the music ministry. It's something that I cannot do part-time because I'm really into it. It's my passion.
Great.
Just like what you are doing is your passion. I know you were an actress.
Yeah.
Yes, but now you are into this thing full-time,
Full-time,
and this is your passion, you know. And so it's
there.
also my passion. I do it and I'm fulfilled.
You are fulfilled.
Yes.
Are you doing it? Do you think of the monetary aspect of the business? Do you look at it? Because sometimes people say it's my passion, but it takes a lot of money to put out a video, you know, play it on air, record a song and all that. A lot of money goes in there. So if you're going to resign from your job to do this, a lot of people are watching you right now. If you're resigning from your job to do this, you don't think about the monetary aspect of everything?
Definitely, that aspect will come because someone put his money into it. You understand? And you are printing CDs for the CDs to go out. And whoever put his money in must also get his returns.
Absolutely.
So I am doing mine as a calling. And then someone is also pushing his money into it. And so it's give and take. You know, I'm giving out ministry. I am so much passionate about the ministry aspect, and the one who gave in his money is also passionate about the money aspect. So definitely there will be returns. God is a businessman.
God is a businessman?
Yes.
That's a new one.
I will explain it.
God is
you
a
know,
businessman. Tell me, I need some money. Let's go.
God gave Jesus Christ, and now he has the whole world in his hands.
Okay.
You understand? At first, before Jesus came, there was a distance between man and God, but God brought in Jesus Christ to get the world back. So he gave, and now he's taken. So you can't just say, I'm giving one CD and I won't get. Even God says that give and it shall be given back to you. So someone has given, and definitely when it comes to that aspect, it is business. The person must make his returns. And then I'll also get my fulfillment when the reason for coming out with this album is realized. Yeah.
How were you like when, I'm just picturing a young you. Let me just paint the picture. Very criffy.
Yes.
You know, didn't have a lot of this hip friends because you were considered very boring, you know, preaching all over the SU meetings and all that. Tell me about you, Doreen. What's your story?
I wasn't boring because I was friendly.
Okay.
You know, if you are not friendly, you can't reach out to anyone.
Absolutely.
And it's just a friendship that will lead you and help you to reach out to the unreachable. You know, if you ask about SU, in school, yes, we were hyper, very hyper. I mean, and all over the place. You see us, and it took the grace of God for us to even pass our exams.
Why? Why
you
would
know,
you say that?
No, yes, because most of the time you will see us, you know, doing the work of God here and there. But then when we come home, sometimes my mom will tell me, my father will complain to my mom, Tina, tell that to your daughter. The Bible is too much. The Bible is too much. But you see, whilst they are sleeping, I'm learning. Absolutely. And by the grace of God, we came out successful. Great. You see, great. So the friendly aspect of it doesn't make it boring.
But you know that girls back in secondary school who were like SU, the criffet types, they didn't mingle much. You know, they kept to themselves. There's me and my SU group. You know, they didn't have, most of them didn't have friends outside.
Yes,
you know, they didn't have friends outside the SU circles.
I didn't have much friends. I'm not the type who really goes into too much friendship, because, in fact, when you have too much friends, you get problems. You understand? So you know, you stay at work. But when it is necessary that you go, you know, open, we do it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's talk about this particular album that you're out with. I know that your music didn't start with this album. You've been doing it, like you said.
Yes, I've been
way back. So now the album is finally out. It's playing. I was looking at the fulfillment on your face when you were watching your video. It was really nice, actually.
Thank you.
It was really, really nice. What is the story behind the album? Because most musicians use their life story as an inspiration to write their songs. Any of the songs reflecting your life in there?
There's one particular one that when I listen, it touches me so much. and it has to do with when I went to the hospital to deliver. You know, I went through a lot. That aspect is not on this particular video, it's on another song. But that one, when I listen to it and it gets to that aspect, I get emotional because it was not easy for me during childbirth.
Your first, how many kids do you have?
I have 2 already.
You have 2. There's a third baby coming.
Yes.
So which one gave you the problem? The first baby or the second baby?
Almost the 2.
The 2.
But then the first one, because it was my first one, it was kind of a new thing to me. It was a challenge. And in fact, I went through labor, hard labor.
The way you say it is so scary. Hard labor.
I mean, it was, I don't expect that anybody will go through what I went through.
Why? Was there cesarean? I mean,
it was really painful. It was really painful until the midnight.
From morning till midnight?
Yes. And it was just pains throughout. I said, this thing, is that how it is? You know, and it was as if my life was almost, you know, leaving me. But by the grace of God, I went through that. And so concerning this album, it talks about the faithfulness of God. I mean, everybody knows that God is faithful. There's nobody that you ask about him or her saying something about God and the person has nothing to say. Even fetish, they know that there is only one supreme God. This same God that, this thing I always want to say it wherever I go, who was able to divide the sea into 2 for human beings to walk on dry land. I don't know why I would stop following this God and go and follow another God. You understand? And so I get fulfilled doing this work for God. There is nothing more fulfilling than, you know, than
Amen,
this.
sister.
Yeah. I know that what you are doing too is a God-given. Every profession is a God-given because everybody cannot do preaching. Absolutely. Everybody cannot do singing. The cameramen, they are doing what they like to do. You know.
So what sort of message do you want this album to carry out to people? Because you're preaching about God, and God has done a lot for. He's done a lot for everybody. But there are people who feel that they've held on for so long. They've prayed. Today, I think the message I left on my blog was that sometimes we pray to God, we're expecting the results to come so quick, but we are not really prepared to handle it, to handle whatever it is that we are asking for. So sometimes our blessings or whatever we're asking for is delayed until we are ready to handle it. So what message would you want this song to carry out, or this particular album to carry out to people?
Very sorry, from the very beginning, I wanted to say hi to your viewers, but it escaped me.
Okay. That's okay.
Let me just take this opportunity to say hello, viewers. This question brings to mind me greeting the viewers. You know, what I want to tell the viewers is that I know that in Ghana today, in fact, we are going through a lot of challenges. Absolutely. But it's God that created the heavens and the earth. I don't know where to run to if I have to go through all these challenges. Who can help me? It's only God. And like I said earlier on, our God is a faithful God. You can't follow him and he will leave you somewhere. That, my friend, you followed me, it's okay. I mean, you know, he's not how do I put it?
An ordinary God.
An ordinary God,
yes.
You understand? But then he's a God who really takes details into consideration. Now, like I said, the nation is going through a lot. God says that if my people that are called by my name will humble themselves and pray, I, the Lord, will hear them from heaven and will heal their land. Amen. I don't know what we want to hear again. We have nowhere to go. Ghana, we have nowhere to go. I'm a Ghanaian. I don't have anywhere. I could go to America, but I still have to come to Ghana home. Because this is my home. Absolutely. You know, and I will come back and meet all these challenges. Absolutely. It's only God I can run to. And one other song too on the album says that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has the heart of man perceived what God has in store for the children of God. You
I've never interviewed a pregnant woman, so I'm being very delicate with you today. So I've given you the floor.
Don't worry, I won't deliver here. I won't deliver here. And eyes have not seen what God has in store for my viewers or your viewers. Wonderful. You know. Neither has the heart of man perceived. Absolutely. So relax. Don't kill yourself. Don't give up your faith. Just believe in God, that God will certainly come your way.
Easy does it.
He's done it for me. You know, I didn't know this album.
No, you were shaking the belly. I was thinking the belly was shaking too much. You were shaking.
I don't feel it, Paul.
You don't feel it? So, ladies and gentlemen, Madame Doreen Autry, and that is her latest album, Onokwafo, that is out on the market. And how many songs do you have in it?
I have 10.
10
and
songs.
then 2 instrumentals.
2 instrumentals. Okay. So it's out now. You can get your copies anywhere at all. So how do you feel now that the song is out, you're fulfilled, you're happy? So after you take care of how long do you intend staying at home to take care of your kids, and then will you be going back to work, or
No,
to be back to music
In fact, I
full
want
time?
to do this full time.
Full time.
Some people think that music should be done part-time or something, but if you really want to go into it full-time, it's a full-time job.
Maybe they're thinking because of this part of our world that maybe you can't depend on it 100%, so you need to attach something to it. Do you think that that concern is justified? Maybe
It
is a bit
depends. It depends. If you don't want to depend fully, it depends on your motive anyway.
Absolutely.
If you have a calling and you know that this is what God has given me, He says that a man must eat from what he does.
Okay.
So if this is what God has given me, then God must provide.
God must provide. Is your husband a pastor?
No, he is a deacon.
Is it? Okay, no, it's almost about the same
Well.
thing. It's almost about the same thing. Anyway, Doreen, it was a real pleasure having you. Are you in the condition to sing? Can you sing?
Are
Are you sure? Or it will disturb the belly? If you sing,
it will not disturb the belly.
Can you
know
sing?
what I do?
No.
Hi, my goodness. I sing.
Anyway.
I still sing in this condition even in my church.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you too.
And thank you for sharing your story with us.
pleasure.
And we're hoping that this album will go very fast. So is it a boy you're carrying or a girl? Do you know yet?
I haven't checked. I already have a boy and a girl, so I don't want to.
You don't really want to know. So whichever one comes, you're okay with it.
Thank God.
But really, do you want a boy or you want a girl? Okay, on that note, thank you, Doreen, for coming to the studio.
I
you
brought
don't
this-
go away.
I
You
brought
brought
the
a CD
CD
for
for
me.
you.
Thank you so much for me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you
I'll be right
too.
back. Don't worry.
Riding on the highway, you Chevy riding on the highway, you Chevy, oh, yeah, yeah.
Hi, you are welcome back to the studio, and I want to acknowledge Makeba. Hello, how are you doing, Makeba? She's somewhere around, Makeba of MCPR, my agent. You're welcome. And I have a beautiful lady here in my studio. Her name is Nana Ajwa Owusu, my namesake. And, I like the whole get-up. I like the whole get-up. She is a female DJ, and also she's organizing this program that she's dubbed Save the Stars, that she'll be explaining in a bit. But in showbiz circles, she is known as DJ Ice. I'm very much intrigued when I meet female DJs, and there's one striking thing about all of you. It's the boyish thing. Please don't be offended by anything I say. I told you that sometimes I slip there. So from that to the shirt to everything to the look, and even the around your neck and everything. Is everything on purpose? The whole get-up, is it part of the DJ act? Is that part of it?
This is DJ Ice. When you see me, that's how I look. On a normal day, this is DJ Ice.
This is it?
Yeah, this is it.
This is it. So, have you always been like, do you always dress masculine, or it's because you got into being a DJ that you decided to start doing dressing like this?
Way back, I think I saw my recent birthday party, and I was in some jean shorts with the swag. I was about 6 years, so I'm like, this is me. I'm always like this. I'm always dressed like this, and I love being me. I feel comfortable in these clothes, and maybe wearing a dress.
Have you ever worn a dress? When was the last time, you wore a dress you cross your legs sometimes when you sit?
Yeah.
Try, let's try. Is it uncomfortable a little uncomfortable?
Kind of, I'm cool.
You're kind of cool, right? When was the last time you wore a dress?
My brother's wedding.
Your brother's wedding, how long ago was that?
Last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
So since last year till now, have you worn a dress?
I don't remember, maybe when I'm hanging around the house.
You wear a dress,
Yeah.
but to step out, you have to wear shorts and shirts and a hat.
What I feel comfortable in.
You feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you have a boyfriend? I told you I don't do structured questions. Go ahead. Do you have a boyfriend?
Problem. No.
You don't?
No.
Do you think men are intimidated by your look? Is that, if let's say we went out right now and then I went out with you and some guy was checking you out and wanted to approach you. do you think they'll be intimidated by your look?
The truth is, I get a lot of guys asking me out. Just yesterday, I got BNI personnel asking me out.
Okay.
Yes.
BNI personnel.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I'm totally listening. Give me more.
So I get a lot of guys checking me out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's not like I don't get guys asking me out. Every now and then, I get
you
guys
get guys.
admiring
Okay.
me and all that.
Do you get being accused of being, you know, has somebody ever asked you that before?
A lot.
Do you want me to say it on national television?
Cool.
Do you want me to?
Cool.
I was asking her if somebody has ever accused her of being lesbian, lesbian, and she says yes.
A lot.
Why? Why do you think they ask you that?
Maybe because of the way I look. They think the thing is, since childhood, I've been a tomboy all my life, and the fact that I'm a tomboy doesn't mean I'm a lesbian.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting it out.
Yeah. So we get a lot of. I remember this interview with Sule Muntari's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Wife.
Mina.
Mina. She's been a tomboy all her life and just changed. So I believe being a tomboy doesn't mean you're lesbian.
But you don't get offended when somebody asks you that, do you?
Oh, it's normal.
It's normal for you. You've heard it so many times.
So many times I'm now used to. Are you a lesbian? I'm like, no, I'm not.
So you're expecting it to come.
Yeah.
But, you know, amongst all the professions in the world, I know that you're doing your DJing full time, you know, and our parents don't have that in mind for their daughters. My mother wanted me to be a doctor so badly that I went to secondary school, studied science and everything. So when I got out and I changed, she was really furious. You know, they have this particular structured thing in mind, either a doctor or a lawyer or something. You know. But I don't think DJ comes into the mind of an African mother for their daughter. Correct me if I am wrong.
It's very true. But then with my parents, they are different. Talking about my mom and my dad, they are based in the UK.
Okay.
But believe me, they support me all the way. I know my dad is looking at me now, and he's Owusu, and he's feeling me.
Dad is feeling her.
Yeah, he supports me.
So why don't you just do the hand to go? Like, Dad is really feeling.
Dad is really feeling me.
You have that relationship with your parents? Like you're like.
We're so cool. My dad just called me like, mommy, met you, Mr. Dad, and he was like, yo, ma. Yes, I'm that cool with my dad.
Wow.
And on my launching day, Save Our Stars, he was right beside me. With my dad, we are so cool. We are so close. And when you see the two of us, we're like twins.
That's great.
I look so much like my dad.
That's great.
Yeah.
So did you, being a tomboy, inspire this decision to be a DJ? Is that what inspired it? Or you went somewhere and saw somebody being a DJ and then you decided to, hey, this is what I want to do?
Not at all, not at all. Okay, I've tried my hands on several fields. I've been to a nursing school. I've been to...
So you're a full nurse?
Yeah. I've been to Zona University. I studied human resource management. But after all that, I'm like, what do I really want to do? Where does my passion lies? And I'm like, I love music. And anytime, way back in the secondary school, anytime it's entertainment and there's movies, you won't see me. When it's Rex Night in Akusumu International School, when you say Rex Night, it's jams.
Okay,
that's
like entertainment night, sort of.
Yeah, that's when you see me with the DJ. I'm like, play this one, and this one follows. Like, that's my field. That's what I have.
So you gave up nursing to be.
I gave up everything to be a
DJ.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm trying not to make it sound so bad, but I think I'm not succeeding, right? You gave up nursing, you studied human resource, and then you gave it up. Now you're a full-time DJ. What is the life of a full-time DJ like? What really goes into the life of a full-time DJ?
I wake up in the morning. Now I'm in school. I'm still in school. I'm at the GH Media School, studying broadcast journalism, and I'm majoring in DJing.
DJing. Okay.
Yeah. So I wake up in the morning, I check if I have a class, I go for my normal classes. Every evening, you see me in a club or a pub. Yeah. It's either, most of the time, you see me in Amsterdam or Vienna City doing my thing.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. You obviously enjoy what you do.
I love what I do.
So every day you have a gig. Every day you have something to play.
Every day I have something to do.
In the night?
Yeah, in the night.
Do you think this lifestyle or this particular profession that you've chosen is just like a rush for now? That by the time you're in your late 20s, early 30s maybe, by the time you're married, you will get married, right?
Yeah.
You get married.
Yeah.
Please pardon me there again. So by the time you're married and then you have children, do you think it's something that you will continue doing, or along the line somewhere it will come to a stop somehow?
There's this saying that you should find what you have a passion for, love what you're doing, and believe me, you wouldn't have to work for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I believe I have a passion for what I'm doing now, and I'm going to do it long.
Even after you get married and you have children, you still
after
be
I
a
get
DJ.
married, I'll still be a DJ.
If a man wants to date you, what will the rules be? Because you want to be a DJ for the rest of your life. So what are the rules going to be that if you marry me, expect that at 9, 10 a.m. I'll be out of the house and I will come 3 a.m. the next morning because I'll be DJing in the clubs.
Okay.
Would that be part of the deal?
Before I was a professional DJ, at least I want to go out in the night. My brother will lock up the gates, my dad will lock up the gates. But now I'm like, damn, Pacho, and you made me bow. Sir, okay, when you come, you just call me and I'll open the gates for you. So he's used to that.
But that's dad.
That's
I'm talking
dad.
about husband here.
Yeah. So when marriage is supposed to be a reunion between two people who understand each other,
Absolutely.
I believe he has his values, where he's coming from. I have my values and where I'm coming from. So we have to enmesh.
Okay, let me ask the men here. How many men will allow their wives to be a DJ and go out 3 a.m.? Okay, one person raise their hands and their legs here. How many men? None of them. The rest are not raising their hands. MCPR, no. So we are hoping to find that man.
Yeah.
That will agree to having his wife step out of the house every night to go DJ and come back and all that, right?
And I'm hoping to be a radio DJ soon. So playing in the club and playing on radio.
I really wish you well. I'm really looking. I'll be following to find out. You know,
Yeah.
what is your type of man? What sort of qualities do you look out for in the man that you're going to date? You know?
Okay, actually, I like cute guys.
Cute, okay.
And one thing I don't like about guys is wannabes. Guys trying to be what they are not.
They are not.
They see DJ and like trying to cope up with this fake British accent.
Okay, you don't
know?
like no fake
Oh
British
God,
accents. Cute guys.
Yes, I like cute guys. I like honest guys. I like guys who know what they're about in life.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
me.
Okay. But if your man should cheat on you one day, what will you do? Okay, just that look. So just that look says it all. So DJ Ice in showbiz circles, but in private life, Nana Ajua Owusu, she wants to be a DJ for the rest of her life. Well, about this program that you've come out with, the Save the Stars, that you've already launched at the British Council. Last week you launched it. What really is it about? Quickly before we go, what really is it about?
Okay, I believe most of our stars are dying impromptu. You just hear Kamala Dumois is dead, Betty Ansa of GTV is dead, Ronnie Coaches of Bookback. What's really killing them? It's heart attack. You understand?
Absolutely.
I believe we don't get time for ourselves. So Save Our Stars is going to be an annual thing. This year we are focusing on heart attacks, anything that's killing our stars.
Okay.
Next year could be road accidents, since Susie Williams and Kwame Owusu Ansah died of road accidents. So anything that has to do with our stars, presenters, footballers, I believe we are all stars.
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. So this year that is the focus. So
yes,
what have you
heart
done? What are
attacks.
you doing? Are you going on, let's say, a nationwide tour to preach, or is it the stars that you're talking to one-on-one?
No. I believe most of us look up to the stars. So using the stars, most of them will be interested in knowing what's up. Hey, I just saw Reggie. It was Reggie doing, and Reggie's talking about DJ Ice's Save Our Stars campaign.
All right.
What is that about? This year is heart attacks.
Okay.
How to
all
live
right.
well and all that. So you have a program lined up.
Okay.
On the 10th, you're going to have a talent show. On the 24th, it's going to be a club party. After, we're going to have a health show. We're going to set up
The stage.
yeah, a place where stars can pass through, anybody can pass through to have their health checked up and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're really looking forward to it. Do you wear makeup?
No.
No, you don't wear makeup.
No.
How many dresses do you think you have in your wardrobe? Can you count them? I'm sure like
My mom will buy me dresses. I'm like, oh, man, when you send me, just say, shit. So I have a lot of dresses, even though I don't wear them.
you don't wear them.
Yes.
It's a pleasure having you here on the show, and I like the fact that you're really passionate about, what it is that you're doing. And forgive me for looking weird at you sometimes and asking weird questions. But thank you for.
I get that a lot.
Thank you for coming through, DJ Ice Nanajua.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
okay.
It was a pleasure having you here. So we wish you all the best with your project, okay?
Most welcome.
All right. So coming up next, before my fans join me in the studio, you all remember the gentleman who, like I said, I interviewed, who sells credit call cards on the streets, and then he uses that to finance his education at Gimpa. Well, he got a sponsor, and they'll be coming briefly to talk, and then my fans will join me. Then I'll say goodbye. I'll be right back.
Okay, welcome to another edition of Time with DJ Ice. You know how we do it every time. We bring you nothing but best of entertainment.
Chris.
Okay, so in a short while, my fans will be joining me, my fans from My Voice blog. So if you're on Tigo, text Annie to the short code 1001 if you want to subscribe to my voice messages every day. Tigo is 1001 and Glow is 5521. Just text Annie to 5521. But the MTN is start Annie to 2510. Vodafone and Airtel is also 2510. Just text Annie to all the short codes. But David is here. The last time David joined me in the studio, he had this pouch that had the call credits in there from MTN, Vodafone, Glow, Tigo, Airtel, everything. Yes. And David shared his story, you know, how he sells credit on the streets, somewhere around East Legon. And he's a final year student at Gimpa. Okay, so David is here with a gentleman from EPP Book Services. How are you doing?
Fine, ma'am.
May we know your name?
Faisal Ibrahim Sisi.
Faisal Ibrahim. How do I say good afternoon in Hausa?
Sandarana.
Sandarana Faisal. Sandarana. So, David, you came on the show.
Yes.
And then you had a call.
Yes.
You put, you know, we were just spontaneous. One of my my directors just said, okay, let's put this number on and let's see what magic can happen. So we did. Where were you when you got the call from EPP? What were you doing? I just want to know.
But then I was at home when the call came. I was preparing some rice.
Okay, specifically.
Yes. So the call came that they want to meet me, and I said, where is that call coming from?
They didn't tell you who they were?
Yes. Later, she made mention that she's calling from EPP, and they want to meet me.
Okay.
And I told her that I'm ever ready at any time that she
But did she tell you why she wanted to meet you?
That they have a package for me.
For you?
So I don't know what the package was. So I told her that I'm ever ready to meet her at any time. And we arranged the following day, that is Sunday, at 10 o'clock. So I went to the office and she came out with a package that how much...
Tell me the package. Tell me before I talk to Faisal. Okay, so go ahead. You're talking as if the package, you keep doing your hand like this. Like, go ahead, break it down.
Okay.
Let me take credit for some of it. Go ahead.
She asked me how much do I need to pay for the rest of your
fees. And then you told them.
And I told her that.
Okay, that amount?
The amount. And she told me that the company is ready to pay off the fees.
The fees? The rest
for
of the
the
fees?
rest of the semesters.
Okay.
And a hostel will be available for me for free.
For free?
And I'll be doing my internship over there.
Okay.
And allowance will be given to me. And it was wow.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'm just really happy that, you know, we're able to put you out there. That we didn't, it wasn't like you came on the show, we put your story out and nothing good came out of it.
I remember the day I came on the show, that evening that we had a call.
I'm really happy about that. So if you're out there and you have any inspirational story like David's and you feel like you need help, I want genuine people. Don't come and tell me any twisted tale that doesn't make sense. My Twitter account will be on air very soon. You can just contact me on Twitter with a story, you know, let's say the needy but brilliant kind of story. Contact me there and let's see how I can get you on the show and get help for you. But genuine people only, please, I'm begging you. So it's Anita Owusu MR on Twitter. It will be on your screens very soon. Faisal, I'm really happy that you chose to help him. But what really struck you about him? I mean, what made you decide to single him out to help him out?
Well, we saw a gentleman who is ready to face life in a positive way despite his very challenging situation. You know, being on the street to sell credit, to fund for fees that are quite expensive.
Quite expensive, absolutely.
Show that is somebody who is willing to make it in life. And for EPP, that is what we stand for. Because my boss, started from very humble beginnings. So we appreciate situations like his. So we just thought we should come in. Whatever it is that is impeding him, you know, to achieve. I mean, we are trying to just accelerate his education so that he can achieve his goals. Yeah. So we didn't want to just pay off and then go off, but rather to sustain him, we should take him in and give him the opportunity to apply what he's learning in school because he's studying marketing.
Okay, and so that comes in handy.
It comes in handy. So whilst he's studying, we also give him the opportunity for him to learn and at the same time apply what he's learning in school and then earn something so that he won't be on the street because if he finish paying the fees, tomorrow he needs to eat.
Absolutely.
So by that, you also give him allowances that every month so that he can use.
But I have a quick question.
Yeah.
When he finishes everything, he's obliged to stay at EPP because I want to be sure about that little detail. You know, well, what's the deal there?
That's why it is an internship.
Okay.
If it's an internship, you're not obliged. You're not signing anything. If he's done and he wants to stay, fair enough. Because we are taking good care of him now.
So because he feels indebted to you, totally. So after the fees and everything,
no, it's a choice.
If he wants to leave and go somewhere else, he's free to go.
He's free to.
Okay,
he's free
you just had a free pass on national television.
But I'm sure by the time he'll be done, he'll be willing not to go anywhere.
That's a smart one. That's a smart one. Faisal, thank you. God bless you, PP. God bless you. But like you did last week, a quick word to just, especially the young men, just say something. Say something to the young men.
What I want to put out is that the qualities that propels the Titans yesterday is still real today. So
the qualities that propels the Titans yesterday is still real today. Okay. So is it from you or somebody's quote?
No, it's from Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon. Okay, I never heard that. Okay, go ahead.
So they should live to their dreams, and they shouldn't let anyone to intimidate them or whatever, but they should focus on their dream and let God be their source of inspiration.
Yes. Thank you so much. Are you still selling credit? Are you still?
No, I don't have.
You are no longer selling?
Yes.
So you passed the business on to somebody else?
Yes.
You've employed some people?
No, I sold it out to the...
You sold the business out?
Yes.
Wow. Nigeria will say levels don't change. Anyway.
I also want to say a very big thank you to Joy FM who
put the story out. Absolutely.
In the person of Jerry and George.
Yes.
They really put out the story, and indeed the outcome was so massive, and may God bless them.
God bless
them. Adelaide, she's a classmate of mine, and she even initiated...
Adelaide sounds suspicious. There's a catch to Adelaide.
She's a married woman.
Really?
You know,
okay, thanks for that little detail.
Yes. She initiated that idea that the story needs to be told.
The story, absolutely.
So a very big thank you to her too.
All right.
And then everyone who also called in to say one or two things.
Okay.
I say God bless them.
God bless them. God bless
them.
To
EPP too, I say may God bless them and replenish whatever they are spending on me. And
if I give you 100 hours, we'll be here thanking people.
And you too, I wouldn't forget you because you are so wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, David.
That opportunity. God bless you.
God bless you too. So David is no longer on the street. The reason why he was there was to get money for his education. EPP has taken that load off him. Like I said, if you're out there and you have an inspirational story like David's, but genuine one, and you genuinely need help, you know, contact me on Twitter, Anita Owusu MR on Twitter. Let me see what I can do for you, but it has to be genuine, please. No jokes here. I'll be right back.
On the highway, you share me riding on the highway. All right, all right. Just be you share me riding on the highway. All right, just be riding on the highway. You share me riding on the highway. All right, riding on the highway. You share me riding on the highway. All right.
Hi, caught on camera there. I do that a lot. You're welcome back with my final guest. And I have the pretty lady from MCPR. Please tell us your name.
I'm Jennifer Ponson.
Hello, Jennifer. Please introduce my beautiful winners or my lucky, subscribers to me today.
Yes, that's Richard Hansen.
Hello, Richard.
And that's Emilia, and this is Success.
Success?
Yes, please.
You're from my place.
No.
Not really?
Yes, please.
Okay, it's my people that give that name, Anyway, so that's my Twitter account. If you need any help, just go there and then, contact me and let's see what I can do for you. But these wonderful people are subscribed to my voice blog and my daily voice messages. And this month I decided to bring 5 lucky people into the studio. Last week I brought a beautiful lady and today they are here. What do you want to say to me? Anything else? You've been listening to The Voice. What did I post today? Did you listen today? Not today. Not today.
Please,
okay. Anything else you want to say to the public? You're welcome to say it and then we'll say goodbye.
Yeah, what I want to say to the whole public, the general viewers of your program. This is a very interesting program so far, and what I want to say is about the network that we've actually subscribed to.
Okay.
How I'm particularly enjoying it.
You're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's giving me a whole lot of cost saving.
Thank you. Thank you. What do you do, young lady?
I teach.
Pardon, you teach? You teach. What do you teach?
I
In a kindergarten. Okay, so you also subscribe to the Voice blog. Anything else you want to say about the Voice blog?
I'll tell everybody to subscribe.
To subscribe. Okay, you too?
Yeah, me too. Okay. I'm also very interested in all your programs that you used to do.
Okay.
And also, I like watching Metro TV.
Okay.
And about the sports and everything. a lot.
Yeah. A lot, okay. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to give you my mags here, and it's got my signature on it. All right, so I'm about to wrap up. Please pass it on to them. One for you, and one for you. It says, I was a guest on the morning ride. I'm about to say goodbye right now. I've said that for like 1,000 times already. But if you're not subscribed to the Voice blog, please do so. If you're on Airtel, Vodafone, just text Annie to 2510. If you're on MTN, just text Start Annie to 2510. If you're on Tigo, text Annie to 1001. And if you're on Glow, text Annie to 5521. And listen to my voice messages every single day. Relationship issues, breaking news, everything, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking too much, need to go. Thank you for joining me in the studio. Thank you all for coming. And keep listening, please. Yeah. More to come next month. So thank you for watching the show today. I've got a last mark to give away to somebody. I'll decide who I give it to. Thank you for watching the show today, and we'll see you next week. Make sure you subscribe. Love you lots. Bye.
Baby,